What up, everyone? My name is the Ripper Daddy B, and welcome to episode 19 of the WWE 2K preseason. We are at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view, and we're kicking off tonight with a 3-on-3 Elimination Chamber tag team match as The Shield takes on Evolution. And as you can see, both The Shield and Evolution have called in a trump card. Shield have called in their newest kind of side member, R-Truth. And Evolution have gone back to the drawing board and brought back original founding member, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. Woo! Nothing more than pride on the line here tonight. Now, I do want to apologise. I do realise this show is way out of date. It was supposed to be delivered over the weekend. We've had some huge issues getting this one up. But it is going to be here. It's here tonight. Thank you all for waiting for it. And I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. Here we go. First man to be released is Roman Reigns. The Shield gain the advantage. Is Flair going to be eliminated before either Randy Orton or Batista can make their way out? We'll have to wait and see on that one. But we'll have to wait and see. It's been a few days since I've recorded something, and I'm still saying we'll have to wait and see. Typical me. Flair trying his best here, but it doesn't look like he's really going to get anywhere. We've got a huge show here for you tonight, of course. This is the first of 3 Elimination Chamber matches tonight. That's right, 3. This one, of course, 6-man tag. As previously announced on this past Raw, we will have a 6-man Intercontinental Championship Elimination Chamber match. Of course, there'll be 6 men. Why would there be any other number? There's always 6 men. Unless, of course, it's, a tag team one. But they haven't implemented that in 2K yet. So, this is the closest thing to a tag team champion match we get. Who's coming out? It's going to be one member of Evolution. It's Randy Orton. And, of course, later on tonight, the WWE World Heavyweight Championship will be decided. Inside the Elimination Chamber, 6 men battle it out to be the top guy in the WWE. We've got an hour's worth of action here for you tonight, and I hope you can all stay with me long enough to enjoy it as much as I will. Of course, another match that was announced previously. Summer Rae, the #1 contender to the Divas Championship, will be defending against... Randy Orton breaks up. Will be defending against the near unstoppable Tamina. There we go, Ric Flair and Randy Orton. Now they're leveling out. Flair going for the cover on Roman. Bit too easy there, bit too easy for Roman Reigns. And of course, the Shield have been quite possibly the most dominant tag team in this universe mode so far. It's Dean Ambrose. The Shield have the 3-on-2 advantage. They've been the most dominant, especially the team of Roman and Dean. But they haven't been anywhere near the tag team championships yet for one reason or another. This win tonight could propel them into that stage, so... Roman Reigns kicks out of a pinfall attempt there from Randy Orton. Not really in the ring at all here, are we? A bit of slow motion action for you there. Yeah, we're not really going into the ring here. We're using the chamber in a small, confined space. Roman going for the cover. Randy Orton is free to break it up. He looks like he's going to, and he has done. And Shield definitely have the advantage here. They're not really taking advantage of it, Keep staying too close to the other members. Roman and Ric Flair going off on each other on one end there. Dean and what's his name? R-Truth. Man almighty, I'd never make it as a real life commentator, would I? There's the final pod. Batista makes his way into the chamber. It's 3-on-3. There has been no elimination so far. And I would, let's say at this point now, Evolution have the advantage, considering Batista is the fresh man and is yet to take him up. It's a flash of the chamber walls there, isn't it? Yeah, there we go, the roof. Sorry, I'm a little bit amused by that. Randy Orton going off, taking a breather. Why not? Batista breaking up the cover there from Roman. Over on Ric Flair. I said Evolution have the advantage. Nobody seems to really know what they're doing. I've heard a lot of talk about 2K16 in those past weeks. A lot of guys got the chance to go and play an advanced copy with 2K themselves. And a few guys are actually receiving advanced copies this week, you lucky bastards. Hopefully I'm going to be one of those guys next week, eh? next year, should I say. Let's get my subscriber count up so I can be one of those guys next year, and I can bring you a lot more information other than what I'm hearing, secondhand, obviously. But what I was going to say is the AI seems smarter, apparently, according to Smack Talks, who's done a lot of Universe mode. So hopefully that's the case, because my entire Universe mode is based on AI. Unless things change, that's going to be the way it is going forward. So I hope so. I mean, there's a lot of stupid moments when AI battles, and it's worth a laugh sometimes, but other times you just end up getting massively frustrated. Anyway, no clear advantage being set here, although Dean has got, and Roman both going for some, and R-Truth as well, going for submissions. None of them hit. I think that's mainly because Dean decided to punch the referee. I could see that happening. Superman punch block there. Samoan drop to Ric Flair instead. R-Truth has hit the cutter. I can't remember what he calls that. Nope, we're still in it here. I'd say the Shield have the advantage at this point, but it's kind of really hard to say. Nobody seems to really know what they're doing. Cover here. 1, 2. No, Ric Flair kicks out again. Batista walks into a spinning elbow. Randy Orton's running against the edge there, why not? Trying to keep up with the action as best as possible. Ric Flair blocks another Superman punch there. What's going on? We've got Batista in the cover attempt there after the butterfly suplex. Truth is lining up. Is he lining up Flair for something? Never mind. Roman hits the... I think Roman hit the spear. It looked like he did and then just went down. I don't know. The butterfly plex there by Dean Ambrose to Randy Orton on the outside. Truth doesn't seem to really know who he's going up against here. Nice headlock takedown there by Ric Flair. As R-Truth takes on Randy Orton on the outside. Dean Ambrose and Batista are in the corner. At least they've split into kind of 3 separate groups here, which they kind of should do. No, maybe not. Dean is determined to take on everyone at this point, really, isn't he? Randy Orton countering R-Truth on the outside. There's the drop there. The original Dirty Deeds by Dean Ambrose, which, yes, I never changed. Got broken up by Batista. A lot of slams, a lot of throws going on here. Everybody's in the ring. For the first time in this match, everybody's in the ring. Superman punch to Randy Orton there. Go for the cover. Ric Flair was bound to break it. I love tag team matches, but my god, do they take too long sometimes. Everybody breaking it up. Got Batista getting the advantage over there. He's now going to take on Roman Reigns. Roman throws him belly to belly. There we go. Little Jimmy by R-Truth there. Dean going to cover Batista. Not quite going to get anywhere with it. Roman has taken to the submission, and there he goes. I think I saw that through the mix. That's right, Ric Flair has been eliminated. 3-2 to the Shield. It's going to take something from probably Batista at this point for the Evolution to come back. Roman's there to break it up. We've got 1, we've got 2. Randy Orton kicks out as well, but it is the 3-2 advantage to the Shield now. Roman Reigns followed up with a submission move after. Little Jimmy hit. Powerbomb there by Roman Reigns. R-Truth hit Dean Ambrose. Oh dear. And he's done it again. R-Truth has just busted open Dean Ambrose. Oh dearie dearie. Batista bomb coming. R-Truth may end up paying for hitting the wrong guy. Dean fair to break it up as Randy Orton gets the advantage over Roman Reigns. The original Dirty Deeds, baby. It's been hit. We got 1, 2, 3. R-Truth blocking the breakup attempt there by Randy Orton. Batista has been eliminated. It's down to Randy Orton versus R-Truth, Dean Ambrose, and Roman Reigns of the Shield. Nice little slow motion move for you there. Slow frame rate, as it were. And yeah, R-Truth, Dean, Roman, they're just... Randy Orton's fighting back, but he's just not really getting anywhere with it. Superman punch misses. That kind of clipped him that time. Dropped there by Dean Ambrose. 1, 2, 3. R-Truth picks up the final pinfall. It's the Shield who have gone all the way here tonight. Dominating performance by the men from the Shield. There we go, over goes Randy. R-Truth. The whole was completely a clusterfuck. Absolute clusterfuck all the way through. Most of the match was contested outside of the arena. Here's the Batista bomb after R-Truth decided to take on Dean Ambrose. But a bloodied up lunatic asylum there. Still able to break it up. All three men went for something there. I think Dean was the only one to really get anything in. Didn't matter. Truth dropped down. Truth made the cover. The Shield are your winners of this opening contest this evening. 1 down, 5 to go, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you bear with me. R-Truth proving to be a valuable asset to Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns here tonight. And here we go with our second match of the evening, and this time gold is on the line as the United States Champion Rob Van Dam defends the United States Championship. RVD's had a rough couple of weeks and he looks like he's going to try and bring some momentum back to his side. And apparently that guy is online. I really need to turn these things off, don't I? I'll get used to this. I promise. If you're out there, buddy, hi, how you doing? Anyway, the challenger for the United States Championship, The Miz. And of course, he's bringing his Abu, Naomi, to ringside. United States gold on the line. Let's get it on. RVD, of course, he's had a rough couple of weeks. He won, if you remember, rewind. Right. If you've been following this preseason, you know that RVD has been the United States Champion the entire way through. At the Royal Rumble, he was able to capture the World Heavyweight Championship in a triple threat match from the former champion Tyson Kidd. 2 weeks later, Kidd cashed in his rematch clause in an attempt to get into the World Heavyweight Championship Elimination Chamber match. Kidd successfully defeated RVD in a last man standing match. So Tyson Kidd is now the man inside the chamber, but of course RVD is still your United States Champion, and he's still putting that belt up on the line. The Miz, his challenger here tonight, is a guy that's had a fair bit of success on this preseason so far. He's definitely proven himself to be a fairly worthy contender to the mid-card title, and well, we've basically got none of them on SmackDown anyway. So yeah, that's pretty much the thought there. Miz gets his golden opportunity there, and of course he brings his little love interest Naomi to ringside. Maybe Naomi can pay dividends. We've got the coast to coast here coming. RVD, of course, makes that famous. So does Shane McMahon. Boom! And it's not often you see a springboard move actually connect in this game. Excuse me. Dirty smoker's cough. Miz is actually looking pretty good so far. If you know what I'm about, what I'm doing, and what we're going to be going to do once this pre-season is over, I'm keeping an eye on pretty much everyone that competes at this point. Whether they're competing for championships or lower card matches or, you know, anything really. Because it's going to decide how the roster kind of sits themselves, and, you know, how they sit themselves on the main rosters. You know, if anybody's going to be demoted down to NXT. Because I know we've got a lot of NXT stars coming in the new game. The Finn Balor's, the Hideo Itami's, the Tyler Breezes. But there's only going to be a few slots in there. There's going to be like 8, 9, 10 like stars in there before the DLC. So we're going to be filling out those spots with a couple of main roster guys and possibly even a few cores to make NXT, you know, its own standalone brand. It's going to have as big a presence as Raw, SmackDown has in the preseason. More on that to come in the month of November, before we get the 2K16 Universe season started. Obviously, I'll let you all know what I'm planning. I promised that all along throughout the month of November. Follow me on Twitter. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, because that's where I'll be releasing some updates about what's going to go on, as well as some WWE 2K16 playthroughs, my career stuff, you know, some of that. You know, those of you that are on the fence about playing the game, I know you'll probably go to a proper reviewer like IGN or, you know, or Metacritic, or even some YouTube reviewers like Smack Talks, or you know, some of the others that do it, Denkops, CM Pulse, maybe. But obviously, if you want to tune into me, I would love that, because we're only going to try and grow this channel to be your universe mode, as we've said it all along. Plug it, plug it, plug it, plug it, plug it. So yeah, hopefully you can tune in and join me for a few of those things. I'm quite excited to play the My Career mode through a little bit. Oh dear, RVD put his hands on a woman. Woo! That's not allowed in WWE. He's actually quite lucky he didn't get disqualified there. If Naomi had been an actual part of the match, he would have been disqualified for doing that. Mrs. Back in. We're going to see a count-out victory here. Oh yeah. Yes, Mr. Referee McConkey. Looking at the referee's hands there, I can see a 7, I think. RVD still makes it back in, but Naomi is playing dividends. Interesting move by the Miz there, I've always thought so. Never really got a name for it, have we? It's kind of like an over-the-shoulder DDT thing, but whatever it is, we won't see it much anymore because of their whole concussion worries. And Miz leave the Elimination Chamber with the United States Championship. There we go. So yeah, I am looking forward to getting my hands on My Career mode. It does look like a lot of fun this year, but of course what I'm going to bring you is what you expect to see from me. That was an earful there from the Miz. Is of course a running universe mode. It's going to be bigger, better, more expanded next year. This was just kind of a taste to get me used to the recording process, you know, get me used to doing everything that I need to do to get this thing on YouTube, and get you guys used to what I do, and get some subscriber counts up, and, you know, get some view counts up, so you guys know who I am, what I'm doing, and what kind of the style I go for. I know I'm not the only one out there doing this, obviously, but hopefully I bring a little bit something to the table, something better to the table. You know, I'm always going to praise my own booking, obviously, because my booking is excellent. Even when it's not, it's excellent. Split leg moonsault there by Rob Van Dam. 1, 2, nope. The Miz kicks out. This has been a pretty good back and forth contest for the United States Championship. I love that roll up move. I've always wanted to learn how to do that myself. I mean, it's fairly obvious, but you know, I'm not exactly flexible, like at all. Big fella like me, yeah, ain't happening. Hung up there. RVD can retain the championship with a count out. I'm sure I'd say he would be happy to do that. Probably not. But if it happens, it happens, you know. Nice drop there by the Miz, though. Miz, on the other hand, needs to pin or make RVD submit to win the US Championship. Whoever wins this match tonight definitely will get a good standing. Well, the thing is, it's interesting, because if Miz wins, it's fine. Miz moves on. He's the United States Champion. If he can hold that all the way through to the next season, great, good for him. If RVD wins, we're left with an interesting predicament, because RVD's not in the new game, is he? So, and I'm not likely to make a call for him just for the sake of keeping up the US title on him. I don't like RVD enough. Don't shoot me, but I'm going to be trying not to waste too many core slots on guys that should be in the game, you know. 1, 2, 3, the 5-star frog splash does it for RVD. What an RVD. Well, there you go. There's the predicament it is. If RVD can keep hold of that belt, and he looks like he's going to do a good job at it, then we'll have to see what we're going to do about the US title at the beginning of next season. Like I say, I'm not going to waste too many core spots on guys that should be in. I feel like I'm already going to use a few on the 4 horsewomen as it is eventually. I'm not going to do it straight away, so don't expect to tune in and see Charlotte on the first week of NXT, because that ain't going to happen. Sorry, I'm enjoying my tea while I do this. Always do. I'm an Englishman, it happens. Originally from Yorkshire. You can't tell from my voice, like if you're in England, you know the different accents. No, obviously I live in the south now, but I am from Yorkshire and it's in my blood. I must drink my tea. Also really like pies. Rob Van Dam, your United States champion going forward. We've got another match coming up now, which will be our midway point for the Elimination Chamber. 1 title retained tonight. And 2 more title matches, in fact 3 more title matches coming up. Spoiler alert there, but 3 more title matches. This one, our second Elimination Chamber match of the night, and it is for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Introducing first, of course, is the WWE Intercontinental Champion himself, Connor, who defeated Eric Rowan at the Royal Rumble for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. I say WWE a lot, by the way, because I forget what I'm about to say, and it helps me to bridge the gap. So that's what's happening when you think I'm saying it. So that's what's happening when you think I say it too much, because I'm trying to get my brain in order so I don't make slip-ups like I just did. Of course, in that ring, we've also got the previously announced Damien Sandow. We've also got Ryback, Luke Harper, and of course William Regal over in the corner there. There's 6 men, as well as Dolph Ziggler there, going off for the Intercontinental title. I do apologise for the glitch there. It's happening a lot, man. I'm trying to do everything in my power to stop it, but luckily it's not affecting gameplay too much thus far. Luke Harper, representing the Wyatt family. He's the next man in the match. Eric Rowan, the former champion, has not been seen since losing the title. In fact, since before losing the title, because of the whole kerfuffle I had with recording the title match at the Rumble. See, this is why I'm doing the pre-season, you see, to try and get better before I get there. It's an interesting bunch of characters, really. In the universe mode itself, Dolph and Ryback have had a couple of matches. Sandow, obviously, you've seen. Luke Harper's not really been that active. He was, of course, one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions with Rowan. But, in fact, they have been seen, haven't they? Because Rowan... You know what? It's actually been so long, I forgot. Of course, Rowan walked out of Luke... Oh. Get it right, get it right, get it right. Rowan walked out on Luke Harper for when the WWE Tag Team Championships were on the line against Brock Lesnar and Michael Tremere of Beast Mode. Of course, Beast Mode are the current Tag Team Champions. They've held on to those belts for a while now. Since the night after the Royal Rumble, in fact. Of course. You're not stupid, are you, really, you people? I know you're not. I hope you're as intelligent as other people that... I was about to say myself, but I'm obviously a frickin' idiot, so that would be insulting, again. Anyway, Damien Sandow now in the match. Boom. Sandow, of course, got the win over Ryback, who's in the corner there, on SmackDown, I believe. Okay, it's been a while since I've recorded it. I have a good recollection of that, but it doesn't mean shit, really, does it? Ryback in the match. Ryback did impress me enough. He's had a good couple of matches so far. I think one of them you've seen against Sandow. He had another match against John Cena that was untelevised. A couple of weeks back on SmackDown, which I was impressed by, so that's why he's in the match. He still lost that one to Cena, but all the same, I couldn't put Cena in this match, could I? God forbid I should put John Cena in an Intercontinental title match. I know I ain't got many subs right now, but I think I'd lose some if I did that. I mean, you guys should know by now I am a Cena fan. That's the way. That was the teacup, by the way. Sorry about that, Clink. I am a Cena fan, so he is going to show up a fair bit. But I'm going to try. I mean, I know we've got a massive roster next year, and that's why I'm trying to do my best to figure out how the hell I am going to get everybody into it. Because this 3-show structure that I've got, maybe 4 when you include main event, which I do once in a blue moon, That just ain't going to cut it. We're going to need to figure this out a bit better, so... But I will do my absolute frickin' damnedest to make sure that everybody, nearly everybody, gets a fair shot at some point or another to be, you know, top of the game. Gets a shot at championships here, there, and everywhere. I'm still figuring it all out. This is indeed awesome. It has been an awesome Intercontinental title match, and I've been talking over it the entire time with bollocks, basically. Sorry about that. But at this point, we have got all 6 men in the ring with no elimination so far. Shofar. Connor and Ziggler started this match. They're still in it. Is this a sign of things to come for later in the night? Maybe. We'll have to wait and see. It's hard to say who's getting an advantage, because with 6 men in there, it's just going back and forth. Everybody's been thrown around. Nobody's really standing out as a star here. We are having a few more glitches there. Oh god, this is just this one slipped through, but this was honestly the best copy of the chamber match I could have gotten. So I'm so sorry you're having to see this. It does sort itself out by the next match, I do promise. Oh, it's just a nightmare. I mean, I'm trying to get this done. I'm like, well, I'm not going to wait until I've got all the fancy pants equipment, because this may not work out. And, you know, I really want to get this started in time for the 2K16 season, but I'm still trying to do it on my notebook, which like has a gig of RAM, and it's just not enough to do this. So I think I'm doing a fairly good job considering. The sound looks to be massively out here as well now, so luckily you're not watching for the sound. Connor has got Sandown down. That was not a cover. Yeah, the sound is massively out now. I'm so sorry, guys. I can hear it in my ear as I'm doing this. And yeah, it's just gone mental. But yeah, this is about the 4th attempt already, and I just want to get it done now, so it seems to be serviceable. We'll manage. Somehow. It's not like it's WWE TV. Most people in the world aren't going to see this. No one really getting the upper hand here so far. I'm going to do my best to actually call the action this time myself, because the sound won't let me know what's going on. It's insane, really. Ziggler got the sleeper hold on there on Luke Harper. Can't see what's going on. Is Harper going to tap out? Sandow's in the way. I can't see anything. Did Harper tap? Nope, obviously not. 1, 2, 3. There goes Luke Harper. Dolph Ziggler has eliminated Luke Harper. So it looks like the sound's actually ahead, which is interesting. It's usually the other way around. Turns out in this chamber, by the way, you can exit either out of either side. Really makes no odds, apparently. So, what we got now? We got Dolph Ziggler and Connor in the corner there. Sandow is going for the shell-shocked. No, he's not. He's going to be shell-shocked. Down goes Damien Sandow. Is Ryback going to go for the cover here? Is Ryback going to go for the cover? We've got 1, we've got 2, we've got 3. The sound being ahead is spoiling things a little bit, but we're just going to keep going because that's what we do on Ripper's Universe. There's no screwing around here. 2 men have been eliminated. Luke Harper and Damien Sandow are both out of this match so far. We've got 4 men left. The Intercontinental title is on the line. The champion is still in there, still fighting on against Dolph Ziggler. We are going to try and keep this up. We're going to push it through. I promise you there was a big cut before the next match. This is not going to continue on all the way through the pay-per-view. This is just going to be this match. So bear with it. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's find out who's going to be the winner of the Intercontinental title. I'm getting psyched up here, as you can tell. It's going to be mental when I take a break after this one. I know I'll edit it together so it all comes as one seamless-ish show, but I will actually be taking a break after this match, so if my voice drops for the... well, it's going to be the Divas match next, I'll give you that much, so it'll probably drop automatically anyway. But regardless, we've got Ryback going for a cover here. Has he got it? 1, 2, nope! Dolph Ziggler able to kick out of that one. I'm getting so excited, my poor little stomach's getting all excited too. He's trying to come up to say hello. 1, 2, 3. I think the bell ring was the giveaway there. Duh. Connor has eliminated Ryback, and surprisingly, the champion is still in it. The two men that started this match are still in it, as well as there's a 2 count, as well as William Regal, whose name you cannot say really fast, who entered last. Dolph there with a big DDT. We've got Connor whipping Dolph into the corner. I have no idea what's going on. The sound is going before the gameplay and it's confusing even me. So try not to listen to the sound of the game except for the crowd, because, you know, we are awesome and such. There's the power of the punch there by William Regal. William Regal. 1, 2. There, you can hear the bell. William Regal has eliminated the Intercontinental Champion. We are going to have a new champion. Is it going to be Dolph Ziggler? 1. Well, the sound is giving it away here a little bit, isn't it? Here is your winner and your new Intercontinental Champion, the show-off, Dolph Ziggler. What a mental match, not simply because of what was going on in the ring, but all the technical issues that we had with it as well. But absolutely crazy contest. This is just after Connor had been eliminated. Dolph hits the cradle DDT there. And, well, there we go. Oh, blackout. Yeah, another technical issue there. Bloody hell. I'm so sorry, guys. It was a good match all the same, though, wasn't it? And we have a new Intercontinental Champion. His name is Dolph Ziggler. Epic, epic chamber match. We've got one more to come tonight. Absolutely epic match. And, of course, the chamber pay-per-view rolls on. We're having a few more problems here. Anyway, moving on to our next match. The new hardcore champion, Jack Swagger, is in action after defeating Brock Lesnar in a tables match to claim the hardcore championship. Jack Swagger looks to be the first man to retain the belt under normal circumstances. Let's wash over the slight Kofi Kingston incident from a few weeks back. Jack Swagger is out here tonight, and his opponent, well, the Royal Rumble winner, the #1 contender to the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, the new sensation, the man that gravity forgot, every other title you can think of, it's Neville. Neville looking to build some huge momentum going towards WrestleMania, where he challenges the winner of tonight's Elimination Chamber match. Hardcore Championship on the line. Jack Swagger was a surprising champion winner. Oh, for God's sakes. I can't speak to save my fucking life, I swear. Jack Swagger is a surprising champion at this point, having defeated, as I said, Brock Lesnar of all people. The man with the hottest streak in this preseason mode. Bar maybe Roman Reigns. Although Brock has certainly had more matches to prove it. And he defeated Brock in a tables match to win the title. Now he looks to defend it against the #1 contender, the Royal Rumble winner. It should be a good contest. Really, I mean, I was surprised as anyone when Neville won the thing. Right, won the Royal Rumble. Because, I mean, A, it's Neville. B, in this game, he's still kind of the baby NXT guy and nothing special. As you can see, I've still got his old gear on because I haven't updated it yet. And I'm not going to with the new game so close, there's no point. And he's not really done that much in this preseason. I mean, the Royal Rumble was the first time Neville has really come out and done anything impressive. Not just in the preseason, I'm going... keeping it a bit narrow there, but the entire game so far, the entire year's worth of season that I've done, in fact it's been 2 years, Neville's not really done anything. He's not won a title. He's not done anything overly special. So now it's quite a surprise that he was the winner. But the momentum is on his side, I guess. I mean, if he can beat Swagger here tonight, the momentum would be completely on his side. If he loses, then, I mean, credit to Swagger, of course, but it won't look good for Neville going into WrestleMania, I'll say that much. And Neville does look to be holding his own here, so that's good news for him, really. I mean, if you have to give me like a choice of who I think is going to win this one, I have to kind of say Swagger. I mean, defeating Brock Lesnar is epic. Truly, I mean, Brock is as beastly in this mode, you know, in my preseason, in my universe mode, as he has been in real life. He's just undefeatable, so the fact that Swagger was able to come out and beat him. Now, it was a tables match, I grant you that. The tables matches have produced some surprising results thus far. This match is an Extreme Rules match, by the way. Falls count anywhere, in fact. So don't be too concerned that they're going outside the ring. Not that you would be. Why would you be? But yeah, it is an Extreme Rules. I always do these things when I'm way too freaking tired to do them, I swear to God. But it is a Falls Count Anywhere match, so Neville looking to pick something out. That was a bit stupid, really. Oh wait, no, you still can. Of course you can. Extreme Rules, not a normal match. Doing. And there's the ladder. Well, when you're the man that gravity forgot, a ladder is a epic choice, really, isn't it? Doing. Doing. Swagger turning the ladder back around on him right now. I'm still calling this match like we're having the problems that we were having earlier. We're not at all. Like I said, they'd be rectified. I was right, they have been, luckily. Thank God for that. I believe the rigmarole I've gone through to get this one up for you guys, but I wasn't going to let it go down. No way in hell. I'll try and sort out my PC by the time we come to do the next recording, so we don't have the same problems again. The environment is definitely going to come into play here. These guys are taking an ass kicking on the outside. That is definitely going to come into play. We've got a back body drop, back suplex. I mean, I never know the difference between. I guess I know the difference between those two moves. But on the same token, I hear them get confused on commentary all the time, especially between different promotions. So, whatever one you want to call it, really. I'd call it a back suplex, but we're going further up the ramp now. It's a solid ramp and all. I don't think that really makes any difference, but no, it's there. There we go, gut wrench powerbomb right onto the ladder. Oh man, that would hurt. Swagger going for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Woohoo! Deary. Jack Swagger. Swagger. If you're American, Swagger. If you're British, you get that reference. If you're American, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. There we go. Swagger, after an epic win of the title on Raw, continues that momentum. Gut wrench right onto the ladder. I'm surprised the physics detection worked. I really am. But it probably did the extra bit of damage that it needed to do to make sure that. There you go. There we go. There's the physics correcting themselves. Neville, though, man, I mean, he needed that win, and he couldn't do it. Jack Swagger retains the Hardcore Championship as the ladder decides to make a little bit of sweet love and with the ring there. Oh, we the people, certainly. We the hardcore people, man. Swagger continues that momentum as he builds towards, of course, WrestleMania. He's looking towards it too. But here we go. It's our main event of the evening. It is the... I was about to say 6-man again. Fucking stupid am I, really. The Elimination Chamber for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. At this point, Tyson Kidd and Triple H have both vacated their championships. No champions going into this match. One champion will leave. Who will win it? We'll have to see there. Tyson Kidd defeating... let's start with the men in the ring, actually. Seth Rollins won a 6-man battle royal on Raw to be the final man into this match. Brock Lesnar defeated Kofi Kingston in a hardcore ladder match for the Hardcore Championship, in fact. Hardcore ladder match, duh. Ladder match for the Hardcore Championship to qualify for this spot a couple of weeks back on Raw. We've got Tyson Kidd, who was able to defeat Rob Van Dam for the Hardcore. Oh, for fuck's sakes! Tyson Kidd was able to defeat Rob Van Dam for the World Heavyweight Championship, securing his spot. The man who's just entered the ring, Daniel Bryan, defeated Dolph Ziggler, Edge, and you know what? I've gone and forgotten. Basically, you want a fatal four-way to get into this match. Triple H, of course, qualified as the WWE Champion, and Bo Dallas was able to defeat Dean Ambrose for the first and now possibly the final spot. Seth getting caught up on the ropes there. Brock Lesnar taking Daniel Bryan to Suplex City. An interesting dynamic of people, of course. This is not a chamber you'd expect to see in real life, is it? Tyson Kidd, Bo Dallas in an Elimination Chamber match? No, my God, no way. Brock Lesnar had never been in one, as well as far as I know. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong there, but I'm pretty sure the Beast has never stepped foot inside an Elimination Chamber. Triple H, of course, in IRL, as it were. Chamber match veteran, and probably the most accomplished chamber match competitor out there. No surprise there, somebody get the shovel. Daniel Bryan, I believe, has been in one. Seth Rollins, I think, hasn't he, has he? I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, answers on the postcode / comment section. Whatever you prefer. Send the postcast to the comment section because it'll make it a lot easier for me to read. But yeah, so realistically, you'd have to put Triple H as probably the toughest competitor in this one as it comes to chamber matches. Brock Lesnar is Brock Lesnar after all. He's only lost one match in the preseason so far, and that was, of course, as I mentioned a few times in the last match, to Jack Swagger. Tyson Kidd has been up and down, but realistically he has been Mr. Universe mode. He's been on every show, in everybody's way. You know, he's been crazy. Bo's been pretty impressive too, only losing to Triple H at the Royal Rumble with the WWE title on the line. We've got Daniel Bryan and Seth Rollins in a corner there. Brock Lesnar stalking back and forth. Spinebuster by the game. Is Triple H going to put away Bo early? I mean, this would be a pretty crazy thing to happen. Hear the crowd chanting, yes. 1, 2, 3. No! I thought it was a little too early. I wasn't wrong. Bo Dallas kicks out, and Brock Lesnar opens up Suplex City to Triple H. Hello! Because that's what we'd love to see. Daniel Bryan just popped up Brock Lesnar, pulled him into the S-lock. Not enough to put away the Beast, though. Tyson Kidd enters the match, so once again, for the third time tonight, all 6 men are in the ring. There's been no eliminations thus far. The WWE World Heavyweight Championship on the line. Whoever wins this match, of course, will go on to face Neville at WrestleMania. There's going to be no rematch clauses. You know, I think that's why I've said that the vacations happened, because that stops any kind of rematch clause bollocks happening. I know it's my universe, my game, but as I said in the Divas match, I'm a sticker for realism. That's why I love these games, the more they get realistic too. I know everybody harps on about the old classic arcade games like No Mercy and such, but it's just, I like the realism, I like the simulation of it all. The more real it is, the more I like it, so the better they get, the more I love them. Sounds sad, but you know, we each have our vices, right? Kick out suplex there by Daniel Bryan as Seth Rollins goes to dump Brock Lesnar in the corner. Doesn't quite manage it. Was that Bo or Daniel that went for the drop kick there? I'm not entirely sure, but either way, Seth Rollins is in a cover. 2, 3. Seth Rollins, WWE's man right now, is the first man eliminated from my chamber match. We're down to 5. If I'm not mistaken, that was just a Hurricanrana that took out Seth there. Tyson Kidd right on the money, as usual. You know, the two smaller guys. Well, I say smaller. Daniel Bryan is the smallest man in this match, isn't he? Kind of a bit of a... I know Tim and Tyson are about roughly the same size, aren't they? So, yeah, can't really remember off the top of my head. I know they're both shy of 200. Although, if NXT is proving anything lately, weight means nothing. Because, well, the smallest guys are sometimes the toughest ones. 2. No, not quite for Tyson Kidd. Knee plus there by Daniel Bryan though. Knee plus hits Triple H. Is that going to be it for the game? 1, 2, 3. Ooh, Triple H stays in it. Woohoo! Man almighty. Finishers being thrown around. Big moves being thrown around. You don't know who's going to go when. It could go anybody's way, quite frankly. Nice low drop kick there by the Bowman. The crucifix pin by Daniel Bryan. 1, 2, 3. Nope, 2 again. Daniel Bryan couldn't get any closer to eliminating people at this stage. I know he wants to stop making enemies, really. Hung up in the ropes. Where are we at now? We've just come to a kind of a cluster in the middle there. Bo Dallas counters something from Triple H. Looked like that might have even been a spinebuster attempt. Bo may have been going for the Bo Dog there. We've got a cover on Tyson Kidd. Knee plus to Bo Dallas. Tyson remains alive. Bo Dallas isn't quite so lucky. The knee plus puts him down. Triple H pins him. We're down to 4. Gotta say, at this point, Daniel Bryan is the surprising remaining man. I know that sounds stupid because it's Daniel Bryan, but he's not had as much success in the Universe mode as Seth and Bo. So it's quite surprising to see him still in it, really, but I'm not complaining. He did win a fatal 4-way to be in this match in the first place. He's earned it. Brock is down. 2. We've got 3! Sorry, getting too excited here. I didn't see how Brock went down then. I was too busy concentrating on the other side, but... Man almighty. Knee plus! Knee plus! Holy hell. Daniel Bryan is all over this thing. Triple H has been eliminated. We're down to Tyson and Bryan. Who cares who wins now? This is going to be epic. Daniel Bryan, Tyson Kidd, the WWE World Heavyweight Championship is on the line. Mr. Universe Mode versus the Yes Man. And Tyson taking advantage now. Who's going to come back and win this one? I have no idea at this point. Knee plus! Knee plus! Daniel Bryan. Okay, I guess that wasn't a knee plus because he's going for one now. Unless he had some saved up. Whatever. He's just hit Tyson Kidd with an E plus again. Daniel Bryan has been all over this thing. 2. We have 3. Ladies and gentlemen, your new WWE World Heavyweight Champion is in the back there. The next WWE World Heavyweight Champion. The man who's gone on a WrestleMania is Daniel Bryan. Holy hell, this has been an insane chamber. It's been an insane pay-per-view. We've seen Dolph Ziggler capture the Intercontinental Championship. We've seen Jack... Well, excuse me. God almighty, I've got to stop smoking. We've seen Jack Swagger retain the Hardcore Championship for the first time ever on proper television, may I add. Against Neville, the #1 contender. And now, when the dust clears, your WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Yes! 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 Oh man, I'm as stoked as anyone here. Daniel Bryan is going to WrestleMania, baby. This has been the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. You've stuck by me for an hour, people. I love you all, I really, really do. This has been an amazing show, and I've loved every damn second of it. You can hear my voice starting to go because that's how much I've been shouting and screaming throughout this one. I'm probably going to have to turn the audio down for this. My name has been the Ripper Danny B. Let's look forward to WrestleMania. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, and I will see you next time.